Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 29th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what is coming up for you. Could be a new job showing up here for sure. I'm actually going to pull an extra card here. And and let's see. You start with the Three of Hearts. This card can represent feeling off balance in relationships. I think for did I say Virgo? I hope I said Gemini at the beginning of this reading. I feel like I said Virgo, but I think the thing for Gemini is that relationships are kind of up in the air at this time, probably for you, and so I think that a lot of you could be thinking about that. I would just say, be careful of diving too deep into relationships at this time. I'd say just kind of go with the flow. Next, you have the Ten of Spades, some sort of change. I feel like for a lot of you, based off the cards, it could be a job change, some sort of job change. Could be literally changing jobs, getting a new job, starting work somewhere else, or pretty much any one of those things with this card. To me, it just is kind of like a death card, some sort of transformation happening in your life. Next, you have the Four of Diamonds, starting something new for sure, and again, could be a new job. For some of you, even though this is a Diamonds card, it can represent relationships, could represent a new relationship coming in that becomes very committed. But for the most part, I feel like for most of you, this has to do with a job, getting a new job, or starting a new business. It's a very good card because it represents something that's long-term, that's actually going to last. So if you've been having problems like getting a job that's going to last, or if you've been having a problem getting a job that you feel like you could stay at for a long time, this card can represent, something like that, something permanent that actually provides you an income for a very long time. Next, you have the Ace of Spades. Existing problems being resolved, so a card of overcoming difficulties and challenges. And it's also a card that is a card that says, to focus on only what's important at this time and not the extra stuff. I always say this card represents like the 80-20 rule, doing the kind of 20% that gets you the 80% of results. So that's what I would say about this card for you this week for sure. Next, you have the Five of Spades. This card normally I say represents taking a risk, but I actually don't feel that for you this week. I feel like this is you just breaking out of some sort of limiting situation. So again, I don't really feel like it's a risk. I just feel like you're just moving away from something that's been keeping you, that's been holding you back. This card can represent divorce, so some of you might be going through a divorce. I feel like this came up last week, and I would have to say that, again, it's not going to be, like, you would already be going through it. This is not a surprise. Just think about that. But again, to me, it's saying that you are breaking free from, limiting situations at this time. Next, you have the Four of Clubs, a card of thinking mostly and saying that there is balance kind of coming into your life. So I like to see that. And it's also a very creative card, great for doing creative things. This has come up already for a few signs. I'm going backwards this week. So, yeah, it's already shown up. So I think that's a very creative week and a lot of creative work could happen at this time. And finally, you have the Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs, to me, represents like looking into the future, planning for the future as well, coming up with, where you want to be in the future and all of this other stuff. It's also a card of using your just like natural charisma and things to attract more people into your life at work or in business. And it's kind of like a card of using your, charming ways to get people to do things for you, whatever that means. Yeah, it looks like a good week for you. I would say that mostly around work, probably very work focused or changes at work or something. I do feel like these changes are for the better, but it looks really good. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.